His good looks.
He can talk quickly. I mean, that's all you need for YouTube.
Seems intelligent.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not what's the word? He's not a reactive investor. He's very diligent, if you've noticed.
I'm back. Got my phone charged.
Good to know.
You ever have like normies you hear talking, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I bought Bitcoin at $9,000."
Will you guys buy Bitcoin when it drops below 10 on GDAX?
No.
Nope.
How long are you gonna wait?
If it passes 10, I think it'll drop down to 9, possibly 8.5.
So you're gonna wait till 8.5.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting right now. If it jumps back to 11, I'll probably buy.
I bought at 570, and I'm starting to regret it because it looks like it's gonna break 300.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be like this for quite a while.
Binance just double at 10 again.
Yeah. I hope we break through support.
In 2 days, it should go back up when the future's trading.
Yeah, I think the futures expire tomorrow on the 18th.
What does that mean for the market?
We'll find out.
Well, earlier on this chat, everyone was saying that, yeah, it was part Korea, but a lot of it was that Wall Street shorting it. But I mean, obviously, that's speculation.
Couldn't you check to see if Wall Street was shorting it? Because you can check to see the wallets.
They're saying that Wall Street's shorting it because of the futures, and so right now they're gonna buy all these futures, and they're gonna make like double or triple their money by shorting it, and it's still gonna go back up after when they start buying it again.
That's
got a lot of volume down.
Tin Hattish.
You guys know that the actual, you look on Coin Market Cap where it shows the actual market volume isn't even an accurate number.
Yeah, that's right.
GDAX is coming down hard.
Yeah, I think everything is going down.
500 billion is a bullshit number. That's how much it's worth. If everyone were to cash it out, that money's not even there.
Well, I mean, so if everyone was trying to cash it out, the exchanges would go bankrupt because there's not enough solvency in terms of actual fiat. You see what I'm saying? And even then, I mean, like, if the exchanges start getting hammered, so like, I think worst case scenario, like, let's say there is a full collapse that's occurring, you'll see a lot of money moving from alts to BTC, LTC, Ethereum.
We're about to break 10.3 on Gemini.
And then what'll happen is that the exchanges will just shut down, man.
Well, it says 500 billion, but if you actually do the math, it's probably more like 50 billion. That's how much has been put in, and then the value has shot up to 500
I think it's because the metric that they're using right now is based on max supply and not actual circulating supply. And so what happened is before, the metric for market cap on CoinMarketCap was actually based on the circulating supply. But then, it was based on max supply, I believe. And now it's circulating. I don't know, it's one or the other. Let me look it up.
Just hit 10.3 on GDAX.
Yeah, I was just reading an article about it that says don't look at the coin market cap. There's all this speculation. Oh, when it doubles, it's going to be worth this much. Yeah, but the numbers, the market cap numbers are complete shit. It's just, they're not accurate at all.
Yeah, I posted a good article about that yesterday.
So everyone, like, you know, goes on CoinMarketCap and they trust these numbers. They're complete bullshit.
I don't think it matters because everyone still goes there, right?
Yeah, everyone on YouTube too.
No, CoinMarketCap has a big effect on the actual prices. That's another thing that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it's not even regulated. I mean, shit. Anyone can just start that website, fudge a little of the numbers, and create a buying frenzy or the opposite, a selling frenzy.
CoinMarketCap should make their own coin.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be feedback? Because they can just increase their price, thus the price of Bitcoin goes up.
So currently CoinMarketCap uses the circulating supply for the prices.
XRP's at $1.
And they used to use total supply, but then what happened is Ripple's market cap actually got above Bitcoin's at a time, so people kind of were like, well, Ripple shouldn't be worth more than Bitcoin, so they changed the metric to circulating supply. I think what would be better is if they showed both circulating and total at the top there.
Yeah, I agree.
Where do you guys see Bitcoin at the end of this year?
Could be 40K.
40, yeah.
30K.
Really? I mean, that sounds sort of insane considering that we're currently watching it plummet after reaching 20.
When did you get into crypto, dude?
Maybe a year ago.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, this is like a typical pattern. It just seems crazy right now because we went from 20,000 to this as opposed to like 5,000 to 3, right? But it's a pretty typical pattern.
It's all just multiples. I mean, I guess I was looking at last year this time. I guess same thing happened.
I don't think we're calculating that the level of outreach that we've now gotten from the mainstream media and how it's affecting the people.
Yeah, like the actual amount of people that came into the market
Bitcoin.
in December was crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
So
in December, in a matter of 20 days, it went from 10K to basically 20. So, I mean, 40K, you just got to double it again.
right. So it's less predictable now, I would say.
Yeah, but this is scaring everyone. Now tomorrow when you wake up, everyone's gonna be talking about Bitcoin. Oh, it's failing, it's crashing. No more trust.
That's fine. Let it drop more. More buying opportunity for me.
Sell your kidney for Bitcoin.
I'm not selling my kidney. I'll sell someone else's kidney, though.
I already sold mine. Too late.
Yeah, that sounds like a good deal. Me and you go into business stealing kidneys.
Just get an old lady with a cart.
No, I'll bring the scalpels. You bring the anesthesia.
Savage.
Everyone says this is impossible, but I think it is. That a coin can pass Bitcoin for number one in the coin market cap.
Conceivable, yeah, but I don't think
No way.
this year.
Everything follows Bitcoin too much right now. It's not going to happen soon.
Yeah.
Well, Bitcoin owns 100% of the market's representation to the public.
Yeah, you have to use Bitcoin to buy something else, but actually now you don't, because now If you want it instantly, it doesn't work that way. Then it takes me a week for it to come through.
That is true. I didn't. So when you do it with debit, you get it like within a couple minutes or hours?
From my experience, yes. But you pay way more fees.
Wow.
Now, if you do it with your bank, it's fine, but all of a sudden now you're buying it at this and you don't get it for a week. So all of a sudden, if it drops lower and you want to sell or buy more, you can't. It's just processing for a fucking week. It's seriously so stupid.
Shit, but around this time, that's fuck the fees.
I actually found a guy on Craigslist that I can just go buy with cash, and he like says he has some sort of like check cashing type license. And as long as it's under $3,000, he doesn't even need my ID.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right, but honestly, it's nice to just be at home at 4 a.m. and buy it at all time low.
No, that's true. And that's part of the problem that I have with when I bought in, because I only started like a month ago. I knew absolutely nothing at the time. So I just, threw money in, and I'm paying for it now. Now I know that you got to buy at the right time.
You know,
It's crazy. When I first got in, I bought a shitload of Litecoin back at like $60, and that was only not even a month before it hit 300 and something, and I just dumped it all. I had like 30 of them.
Same here. I had like 20.
You know what? It just feels so funny that it just feels like if you put all your fucking money into Tron overnight, it'll stay the same.
Yeah, I don't like Tron.
No, it's just like, I don't even like Tron. It's just, I'm just saying, if you put it into Tron, you won't lose or gain anything, but it'll stay the goddamn same, even if it goes down or up.
Well, you're right.
Tron's a pump and dump.
I don't think it's pump and dump. They have a legit dev team, but the thing is, they've just completely mismanaged their PR. They apparently have a team of over 80 developers now. Or like the whole team's 87, and 80% of that is developers, which is pretty interesting.
What I think's funny about all the altcoins is everyone's looking for like what the people's next move is or what are they doing. But I mean, look at Bitcoin. Eventually, it doesn't matter.
What do you mean? Like the fact that there's a correction?
Well, look, everyone all of a sudden hates Tron, but it's like, does everyone hate Bitcoin?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like because I missed the boat, honestly.
Well, it's super cheap right now. It's possible everything's gonna go back up once Bitcoin goes back up. So
Yeah, I rather buy other things though than Tron.
Would you go long on Tron?
I'd go long on Cardano.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
one.
Cardano. I like Cardano better too. Also, Neo.
The only problem with all of these cryptos right now is the distribution model. So in order to get in, you either got to, I mean, you pretty much just have to convert for fiat or another crypto. So like, it's going to be preventative in terms of mainstream adoption because a lot of people are just not going to convert fiat to crypto ever. Period.
What I think's annoying is you basically have to buy Bitcoin to trade for anything. So it's like Bitcoin just controls all.
Yeah.
Once they put more currencies on Coinbase, that could potentially change a lot of things because now you can just buy direct.
TRX is coming out at the end of the month, right? Shouldn't that solve some of that?
What is, sorry?
The TRX exchange.
Oh, so they're going to do like direct fiat to coins?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that the big thing about Coinbase, though, is their user base. So in terms of actual users now, they're larger than some of the biggest financial firms in the United States. So like, there's been speculation that they're going to start adopting ETFs as well, and like mainstream ETFs.
Yeah, it's just finding resistance at around 10.3.
You guys think Ripple's a good buy at $1?
Maybe for like short term, long term, I'm not sure. The
I think
actual
you should.
Ripple token doesn't really have any value behind it because I think I mentioned this before yesterday, but so there's a lot of banks that are going to use their platform, correct? But the thing about that is, due to the compliance and regulation environments that banks are in, they're probably going to want a private Ripple network as opposed to like this distributed public, well, partially distributed public one.
I think you should really be looking at Satoshi value instead of USD value because everything's gonna look super cheap.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is MoneyGram even that relevant though? Like, I'm 18 and I've only used it once because some sketchy poker site. That's how they paid me out. I've never used it for anything else.
I think older people like to use it versus like PayPal, but definitely the older generation.
But that's a different market than the crypto market though, right? So it's not very relevant.
Also, people that need to send money overseas tend to use it.
Fair enough.
So what's interesting now is that QTUM rather has like began the migration of their ERC20 Ethereum token to their own mainnet coin, but it looks like the ERC20 token is still a higher value. It looks like a lot of people just aren't converting.
Well, the question is whether or not Bitcoin can get below 10.
To make coffee or to not make coffee?
Yeah, Bittrex is 9,900 right now. Is that right?
10K on a cash fiat currency offering site to buy.
What's it at on GDEX?
GDEX has been under 10K today.
Yeah, for like 1 second. You wouldn't even able to get a limit order or anything. It keeps hitting around 10,200 and then bouncing back up. Yeah, there's a big wall at like 10,000.